The first way to increase your knowledge base is to learn new things. So you want to learn from different variety of fields. You want to learn from education, from science, from mathematics, from history, art, psychology, businesses, as many different fields as possible, because different field will teach you different things, right? Which means you will have more knowledge. And so you want to expand out all different kind of field to learn. And then second, you want to learn in different environments and settings. So for example, you want to take a course at a university, take a class at a community center, take a course at an organization, or take a class on online. Because different environment setting will teach you different things and different way to help you apply the knowledge. So like for example, let's say that nutrition. Nutrition is very broad. What you learn at a course at university will somewhat will be different of what you learn if you take a nutrition course at a community center. Because nutrition is wide, it's broad, which means a course at university will not cover every single thing. And a course of nutrition at community center will not cover everything, which means the more of different places you take at the different places in the same topic, it will give you more variety of learning the knowledge and skill. And also, different environment will teach you and approach the method differently. So for example, at university, they have a certain format how to teach nutrition. But at a community center, the way that the instructor teach will be different, which means the more way you learn, the more variety method you have, the more creative you become, because you learn so many methods to apply. Because creativity is not only about knowledge, but about knowing how to apply that knowledge in different direction, because creativity is basically doing things in different way. And so that's why you want always constantly taking at different setting and environment. That will increase your knowledge base a lot faster if you are just sticking to like university. So the next one is to be around different type of people. Because like again, each of learn different things, experience different things, which means we will share differently. So for example, even though you and I will have the same background of knowledge of nutrition, but what I absorb in about nutrition will be different comparing to what you absorb in about nutrition, which means what you store in your memory will be different. And of course, we have different background and culture. So if I'm Asian, I will have different experiences. If you are Black or white or Mexican, which means you have different knowledge and background and experiences. Even though we might have the same knowledge of nutrition, but our experiences will help you learn differently and help you apply differently. And so that's why you want to be around different group of age, such as teenager, senior, adult, because different group, different age group think differently, which means they come up with different solutions. Different ethnicity, different industry, be around different kind of people, such as, again, science, math, history, variety as possible, and different career levels, such as entry level, such as management level, such as CEO level, such as boss level. You want to be try to seek out as many type of people as possibility to help you expose the variety of method applying your knowledge. So, but for example, one time in my bachelor degree, I had to take a course on group work. And so the teacher required us to form a group of 6 people. But each person in the group must have a different background, education, or ethnicity. Because the teacher taught us that if you are around different type of people, which means each person have different mindset, which means each person can come up with different solution for the same problem. But if you're around the same people all the time with the same mindset, most likely all of you will come up with the same solution, and that's not creativity. And so that's why you want to be around different type of people as much as possible. And so if you have a hard time, like for example, you have a hard time coming up with a solution to a problem, then that means you need to seek out different people. Because if you have trouble with coming up with a solution with your friends or family, which means you need to step outside and find different people who can help you think differently to come up with a creative idea. Or if you couldn't meet different people, then you can try to learn new things in different fields to expand your knowledge base, to expand your way of thinking, to help you come up with creative solution. And it is difficult for us to meet all this type of people, right? Instantly, but have an open mind to meet and learn from everybody and not be afraid. So for example, there's a lot of people in my culture that are afraid of talking to new people, such as Black people or white people, because we're afraid that they won't able to teach us anything because they think that other nationality won't understand us, but that's not true. But our main focus is here is to learn new knowledge and skills so we can take that in, so we can see how we can apply it in our life. So always have an open mind and not be afraid to meet new people. That's how you learn new things from different people. So the next way is to set learning goals. Basically, goals that require you to learn new knowledge and skill to become successful. So for example, you can set a learning goal for your career. So like for example, you can set a learning goal to improve your leadership, to become more successful in your career. Or if there are certain skills that your company want that require you to get to be promoted, then you can set a learning goal to achieve that skill so give you a better chance of becoming successful. Health learning goals. There are so many that you can set learning goals for, such as physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health. So like for example, you can set a learning goal to try out a new exercise routine, or set a learning goal to eat better, or set a learning goal to improve your mental health, such as self-esteem and self-confidence. Learning health learning goal, there's so much that we can set for. So there's no reason where we can't set learning goal for it. And also when it comes to relationship, you can set a goal to improve your communication. The more you're able to communicate with others, the better chance you improve your relationship. And then there are personal skill learning goals, such as, is there a language that you always want to learn but never did? You can set a learning goal that for right now. Set a learning goal to try out a new hobbies that you pretend to procrastinate. So like for example, I like to try new things, such as I try to set a learning goal, learn how to sew, learn how to fix car, learn how to cook better, try out different recipe. And by doing that, even though I might not accomplish those goals, but no matter what happened at the end, you will learn new knowledge and skill no matter what. So the last tip to increase your knowledge base is see problem as opportunities. The reason why we have a problem is because we haven't have a solution yet, which means it gives you the opportunity to learn new knowledge and skill so you can become creative, to come up with a creative solution to your problem. So the opportunity of problems is the growth of knowledge, because in order to create a creative idea, you need new knowledge, new ways of doing things. So the opportunity is the growth of knowledge, and the bigger the problem that you have to solve, the more knowledge and skill you will gain. The more challenging the problem, the more knowledge and skill you will gain. And the great thing about life is that we are faced with problem daily. It could be small or big. So in this case, problem give you the best opportunity to be creative, because we face with problem every single day and every single second. So if you can see that problem is an opportunity, it will increase your growth of knowledge a lot, because it motivates you to learn and grow.